Hello everyone, how are you? Day 5 of the lockdown still going on and numbers are going up. And as I was looking into the news, I saw one thing that everybody is very much gung ho about a vaccine. If a vaccine comes out, they think things will sort out. I don't think so. So, in this context, let me talk about the disease in a bit more detail. Why people are dying? I mean, first let me talk about CFR, case fatality rate, or case fatality ratio, they call it. What is CFR? CFR is the number of patients who has been diagnosed with a disease. It in the denominator and number of patients who are dying in the numerator, and the ratio. So suppose if a disease has occurred in 100 people and we find that 2 of them have died, 98 have recovered or has been discharged, the CFR of that disease is said to be 2%. Alright? So in case of this disease, COVID-19, the virus, they call the CFR is initially they were calling it high because inside China there were less number of cases and it was way above 10%, around about 14%. But as it spread globally, it's coming down, and now the average I think is 3.4%. But then again, it's not uniform everywhere. Like if we look in Italy, it's way above 10% because last figure I checked, 92,000 infected, 10,000 dead. That means above 10%. But in Singapore, in Germany, the figures are way below 1%, 0.3% in Singapore. Germany, I don't remember exact percentage, but it's very less because they have a lot many infected, but very few died. So now coming to the next point, why are people dying? What is this COVID-19 doing? The virus is coming to the body, it's damaging the cell, it's compromising the immune system, but people are dying out of pneumonia mainly because what it's doing is it's destroying the lungs and it's accumulating fluid inside the lung, the pleural fluid, and that is since the immune system is low, that is enabling the bacteria to go in there and it's causing pneumonia. Now the problem with this situation is a vaccine. A vaccine will only work in your body if your own immune system is good. I've worked with pneumonia vaccine, Prevnar 13, and they say for community acquired pneumonia, it works around about 60 to 65%. Okay, that too in healthy cases, healthy adult cases, 60 to 65% community acquired pneumonia. So if pneumonia, which is so much prevalent, and people say, yeah, many has herd immunity of that, then also if a vaccine provides pneumonia vaccine, which by the way, Prevnar is the number 1 vaccine in the world. If you don't know, it's the number 1 vaccine in the world, and really nice vaccine. It's a very good vaccine. It has prevented a lot of deaths from pneumonia. But a vaccine is not a solution for me. It may prevent the exacerbation of the overall situation. So this is a case fatality ratio. Now CFR of this disease is not as much high as we should be threatened about, because we all know there are 3 kind of coronaviruses. This is the 3rd type. First they called it SARS, then the MERS. I was checking the CFR for SARS was about 8.5%. For MERS it was 34.4%, and this one they're telling 3.4% average, but generally they're telling, because most of the cases are not getting reported, they are saying it will come down at 0.4%. So which is it is higher than influenza, which is 0.1%, but still it's something threatening. But what is really worrisome about this disease is another factor. It is called the transmissibility. Transmissibility is how easily a disease is contracted from one individual to another. Now that is very high for this disease, and that is something we should worry about, because this disease is spreading like wildfire. That's something to be worried about. And for that reason, one thing we can do is we can protect ourselves by, I've been screaming about it for the last 4 days, I guess. Increase immunity, do workout, eat healthy, drink water. Same advice any medical professional or any sensible person will give you. But what we need to do along with that, we need to understand another thing: not to panic and stay at home, because this disease is highly transmissible. You want to, don't get too much scared. Someone called me today, one of my students, and he was asking me how dangerous it is, and then I give him a figure. There are certain diseases which has got 100% CFR, like transmissible encephalopathies, then African trypanosomiasis, these anthrax, it has 85% CFR, smallpox 65% CFR, cholera, it has around about 45% CFR. So those had, of course, untreated, those are tremendous amount of CFR. Now, why the CFR varies from country to country? Various reasons. The immunity of different populations. Indians are more immune to diseases compared to Europeans. Their food habits, people who are having eating junk food will be less immune. Daily lifestyle, people who are athletic will be more immune. Then genetics is another factor which you can't help. You have inherited that. And what else? There are many other factors. Like another thing is how much a country is prepared. Like Singapore, it's a very efficient country. It has got medical facilities, caregivers are prepared. For a third world country, it is not that easy to address the issue. So these are the factors. Anyways, don't get worried. And coming back to today's drill, today's challenge, I'm going to show you a basic squat, but the squat has a twist in it. You'll be doing some kicks with the squat, so check it out. You'll be in this position, the squat. Now one thing, you will not squat fully, alright? You will not squat like this. You will squat like this and get up. See, my feet and knee are in the same line. Knee is not coming in front of the feet. They're in the same line when I'm coming down. My glutes are extended back. Okay? From here you get up. So this is the squat. So you do the squat, you get up with your right leg, you do a front kick. Squat, get up, left leg, front kick. Front kick. Front kick. Front kick. Front kick. And one thing about the front kick, it's not like this, not a swing. You have to pick the leg up and then push this. So if I do from this angle, nice challenge. I do it 50 times. I don't know. You guys also try 50. That is 1, 2, like that. 50. Each squat counted once. And tell me how you feel. It'll increase your cardio rate. It'll give you strong legs. And there is a saying: boys build biceps, men build leg. So build your legs, because those are more efficient for your functional fitness. Of course, you need to build your biceps because they are also important, but functional fitness to me is more important than structural strength. So this is a very nice exercise. It will also try work on your quads, hams, because when you are kicking, that force will really train your hamstring and the quads also, abs also, because when you kick, your core get worked out. And do it, train hard. This will also teach you to kick, do the front kick, which is very efficient in a fight. And stay safe. Don't worry, humanity will survive. Be an animal. Thank you.